the little feisty 5'2" little lady that's around here making all this little noise around here. So, first and foremost, I want to give a shout out. Damn it, I should have wrote down his name. His name is Mr. Chad. I liked his content that he had created regarding the issues that's going on right now. He didn't even know who I was, but I like those. And he only have 2,100 subscribers on his channel. So hi baby. Hi, how are you? I'm the one who liked your stuff. I said that I was gonna come over here on this channel and I was gonna follow you because I like what you're doing. I like that you are standing up and that you are standing up for what you believe in, and most importantly that you are standing up because you are a um, black gay man, right? And you don't like what you are seeing. You have all rights to feel like that. So I just want to say, good job. You're like, no, good job. So on the title, it says the truth. I don't know what's going on around here, but I like it. It makes me very, very nervous when I have been talking about a whole bunch of different things. I literally have been seeing the fall of people. You're like, what? It's nothing like the truth. It's nothing like when people actually honestly see the truth regarding how people are, even sometimes regarding the way that they have been behaving and treating people, right? It's all about taking accountability. And I just want to say today that I'm so proud that some people have been taking accountability for their actions and a lot of different things that they have been doing. Most importantly, I just want to give a big, big shout out to those small accounts. Let me tell you something. I'm so proud of those small accounts. Be like, what? Because those small accounts are really what's like hitting right now, right? I don't know what's going on about the uprise, but I'm definitely the one, the queen that definitely pushes that movement. For just people to be woke, and definitely for people to create YouTube channels, definitely for people to create podcasts. Everybody, especially me, I don't gatekeep. I never gatekeep. And I can't be so proud. I keep trying to tell people to be careful because we are living in a different like era. Remember how it's like the ice age and different times. So this time, I keep telling people, I don't think I said it on here, but we are living in the age of truth, people, where people are going to start seeing people for who they are. You're going to come in contact with people. Sometimes these people are going to make you really see who you are, just within yourself. Don't feel too bad. So it says the truth. So first and foremost, I'm about to go in. First and foremost, Carisha Fields. You like what? I have to talk about her. Carisha Fields. That's some bullshit. You like what? You really need to apologize to Papoose. And the only why I'm saying that she needs to apologize to Papoose is because they had an interview on Hot 97 and they were talking, and she said some remarks that were very, very disturbing, especially to me. And the only why I'm saying that is because let me rewind this. So I seen Papoose when I was working in a country kitchen. Probably when he see this, he like, oh shit. Maybe if he remember, but everybody know country kitchen. Country kitchen was a very, very like well known, like famous soul food restaurant in Brooklyn off of Atlantic Avenue. And that's where I actually I seen him, but he was a sweetheart. Not saying it like that. He was just a real cool humble person. That's just the energy that I took off of it. He wasn't like how some of these rappers are. He was like down to earth. And they was, I guess they was trying to make it seem like, I guess however the rumor was between them two, or however it was. And I don't really like to speak on him and Remy Ma's situation or anything like that. But from my occurrences, because I didn't only see him one time, I seen him two times. And out of the two times that I seen him, he always have been very, 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 very humble. He's a different type of a breed, right? When you have different type of a breed, you have to understand no matter how the situation may be. It's just very, very differently, and I feel like for her, she have to come to terms with the understanding because she said, I don't come second to no woman. I don't come second to no woman or however it was. But he has a daughter, so you will always come second to her. So my thing is you have to kind of be careful when you say certain things like that, right? And you can tell. I can tell by when they were actually asking them, because they have like a short on YouTube, and you can see the whole bunch of shit, and that's what a lot of people don't understand, because the facial expression, the way that you are feeling towards somebody, the your facial expression, the way that people are dealing with a whole bunch of different things, it says it with on your face, right? So I just say to anybody who's in that um ordeal, shit, I should never use that word, but you're like, why? Because it becomes very, very tricky, especially when you are dealing with somebody who's was married to somebody. They were married to them for a very long time. They have kids, um, and it's a whole bunch of different things. It's just unfortunately, Papoose wife Remy Ma, she's just with that she's just with that. That's just who she is, right? And you can't take away, right? And I think from whatever the thing is, the friction is, or however it is, you just have to really ask yourself, right? Like, do you really want to be with him? Especially if he already was a package deal. I'm just saying, for some men who are married like that, you know what I mean? It's gonna be rifts. It's gonna be problems, especially if he's breaking up with somebody, right? Especially, and I don't know why it's coming back to this, because like this is the ending part. The ending part for some people is where some people are going to see people be happy. Some people are actually going to see people fly, take over the world, and certain shit like that. And you can't, don't worry about it, because that makes me feel like for her to say a statement like that, like if you're still pressed, or if you feel like somebody has like feelings and emotions, and I don't understand why some girls do that. You know what I mean? Especially if you're getting up there in an interview. You know what I mean? I'm just like really, really different. Like, okay, and that's what makes it so. Hmm. That's why you like what? Because an interview that's planned is an interview that you can kind of prepare the questions. But when you walk into an interview and you don't know what the questions is, and now you're in there with your spouse, like how he was, because everybody, you go see the interview on Hot 97, it was kind of like he was like really like thrown off about it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't like that. I didn't like that too much. Because if you saying, because I keep going over, because if a woman say that I'm the only person, don't nobody come, I'm never, because she said I'm not second to no one, and you have to understand that. Second to no one mean who, bitch? I'm just saying, and I just feel like that. Second to who? Because he has a daughter, right? And when a guy has a daughter, it's a different love between a father and a daughter, and then between some women, especially if it's not her mother, and it's another woman that's coming in the picture. You have to see the red flags when bitches say shit like that, because it'll come to the point where now we're in a relationship or whatever, whatever, and now that's your daughter, and she have to come over, or maybe you have to do some things. This is where women become very wicked, and they feel some type of a way, and they want to say, well, why are you doing this, or this, that, and the third. Like, you have to understand when it comes to certain things, and don't be so insecure. I felt like that was like an insecure move, and I don't think that no woman on the planet should ever care about his past, meaning who was there before you got there, right? Because if people are so pressed about the person who he had before you, then it's always going to be like a clash of the titans, right? Especially if he's like married or whatever, he has some type of a dealings with her. You have to be walking in your, like your self-confidence. You have to be already secure, meaning the way that you feel, how you feel, and you know that you have nothing to worry about. But yeah, you really need to, she's like, what, she needs to apologize. And what, I feel bad for Papoose. Only why I'm saying that is because it's like his second try. You like, what do you mean? I wish that him and Remy Ma could have worked out, you know what I mean? It's just so fucked up that it didn't. mm-hmm that would have been a beautiful thing, however it is. But He just needs somebody that's just different. Like, and that's what it be. Some guys just need, especially if you have kids. If you have kids like that, and this is why you have some women, because they be so fearful. Like, I don't want to talk to no dude who got kids. Like, and I don't understand that. Like, I understand it, but then I don't. But you do have some women who are very, very petty. So I understand that some women, they don't want to deal with that. But I also look at it too for, if a man has a child and the way that he loves and he provides for his child, it should speak a lot of different values of how he is and the character that he is. That hits very, very differently, and it goes very, very hard. So what's the next thing that I want to say? But I wanted to say that she should definitely apologize to him. Yeah, he didn't ask for all of this stuff, and I think when women are accustomed to that and all of this stuff, but mm, you look what I'm laughing at Layla Ali. I love you, Layla Ali. Thank you so much, Layla Ali, for listening to me. You like why? Because she like what? I always have a hand in something. I be saying what the fuck I be saying, right? I love when she got up there and she had her belt and shit on. She was talking about her father. I said that. No, because the way that she went about it of trying to get a title with her, and that's just the way of life. Sometimes I shouldn't say this, but sometimes you have to deal with people. Sometimes the 48 laws of power. You have to sometimes let people think that they have won under certain situations. Yeah, you dummies, you know. And however it is, but when you're dealing with certain people, you have to move with grace. You can't be disrespectful. And it wasn't about Layla Ali. It was mostly about her pride. She wanted to know that I don't know. It was just differently. So the aggravation, the way that she is popping shit, she's the champ. She comes from a different legacy. As much as you have beat a whole bunch of different people, who is that girl who just whooped that girl's ass? She'd be a good fight for her. What's her name? Start with an ACYL. She come from she trained from out of Dallas, Texas. She beat that girl up because now they got them fighting 12 rounds, 3 minutes, and she was good. Yeah, I want to because I be seeing her flaws. When Carisha Shields fight, she has a flaw. She has a flaw. It's not all the way patent. You like bitch? You like what? That's what I do. You like what? I like boxing. I like it a lot. You like what? Am I talking shit? No, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying what the fuck I didn't see. So just be humble, and people are not being humble. And Layla Ali, she understand that excitement. Like that'll be the biggest payout, right? The biggest payout in boxing history, right? So that's what's wrong with people teams, and that's what's wrong with people being ignorant. It would have been very, very good for the boxing community. It would have been very, very good for the boxing sport. And Layla Ali funny. She been popping up. I see you. I see you. Like you like what? I see you. So now what she's going to do? What she has all right. She's just going to taunt people. Cause sometimes you don't have to do that. Sometimes you don't have to do that. Sometimes you don't have to do that. Just stay there. Now I'm hearing about Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather fighting. I don't know so much about if that's true or whatever. But that'll definitely be good. So I heard Jake Paul whatever got his jaw or something like that broke. Like what? So I guess Mike Tyson. So I guess Jake Paul really whooped your ass. You like what? No, I don't mean to go back because he was supposed to have his jaw broke. So that's letting me know. Okay, so they was really fighting. But that dude, he had a different reach. He was a lot taller than him. So Jay Paul, he had to do a whole bunch of when you fighting somebody that's taller than you, that mean that you have to do more of the in the body. You have to really get up on somebody because now you're fighting because his reach is longer than you. So now you really gotta be doing a whole bunch of bobbing and weaving. So the majority of the fight it should be not you trying to punch him in his head, but for the whole fucking the whole first to six rounds, I'm just constantly beating you up in your ribs because I'm gonna break you down. After a while, it's just gonna work out. I'm gonna break you down. I'm gonna break you down. I'm gonna keep punching you in your ribs, punch you in your ribs, punch you in your ribs, because that's how you gotta do sometimes to a tall person when you, especially if they have a reach over you. So I like it. So what else was I saying? So I said Carisha feels she need to apologize to Papoose because that was like some weird wicked shit. And I can see the shit, so maybe the world can also see the shit. That is a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff. I think that last conversation that she did with Hot 97, it really should sit your ass down for a minute, real quick, Papoose, and really just come around it and really think about it. But on a note, I wouldn't have no baby with that bitch. You like what? I would not put no baby in her. I wouldn't put no baby in her. I'll definitely wait a year or two to see how it works out, because she still feels some. It's a whole bunch of animosity between her and Remy, and that's all I'm gonna say. So it's gonna be friction if she don't put that shit to bed now and really believe that she's this nigga's queen or however it is. Them bitches finito, cause don't nobody want to keep going over. Don't no nigga want to keep hearing no bitch talking about you doing this with this bitch, you doing this like you taking all of that away from the energy that we should be putting into in each other. Hmm. So the next thing I wanted to say, because Lola Brooks was talking with Kim Newton. I always say his name so funny and stuff. And they were talking about providers versus a family man. There's no such thing. You like a provider. Yeah, he's a hell of a provider, but you have to look at it because you can't really say that, because a provider can also be a family man. You like, how is that possible? Because he's working, right? He's working to take care of the household. He's working to make sure that we're okay, right? Um, some women don't understand that sometimes. For you have some men who have to be gone for a very long time. That's why you have a lot of military marriages that don't last, right? Because when they go away for so long, that's when cheating and a whole bunch of stuff um, comes involved. But if you know that what he's doing, and you know that he have to leave, and you know this is that and the third, then you have to understand that. And some women can't deal with that. For some women think that the men have to be around them, like they have to smother them. Like, no. Sometimes he have to go, right? Or they said some men don't know how to be a family man. No, and I always say that. For I don't know why this shit is such a heavy topic. I didn't even get confused, because a provider and a family man is the same thing. It really is. It really is. It's just dealing with a whole bunch of different things. Mhm. Cause he could be a family man, and this nigga is just the worst. Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, cause you have it on the same part. Yeah, just like a provider. It all depends on the individual. It all depends on what people want, and it's very sickening that I have to keep coming up here and talking about that. it's starting to piss me off. Yeah, but that's all I wanted to say. The ending part, a lot of people are just terrible. It is. It is. And a lot of people think that people can't change. I always say that shit, right? It's so funny. Why is it that? I always like to say, why is it that? A man could be with whatever, or they do whatever, and then all of a sudden they just find that one, right? So through all of his trials and tribulations, through the problems, the lies, and all this other stuff, and then at the end, here come the closing part, and now people are gonna see that shit, and that's why some people be mad. They do. But I wanted you to do all of this for me. All of this. And that's why they say, but I did all of this and this and that and the third. Are you kidding me? No, people were just lessons, important lessons. And this is what it is right now. It's nothing like when you like what? I don't know why I keep seeing this. I don't know. I keep seeing a whole bunch of greatness. I keep seeing a whole bunch of different things and shit like that. And it's real crazy, because it's like I hear a whole bunch of chatter. And then that's how it's going to be for certain people, especially for certain people who were married and now they're getting remarried again, and now they faithful and shit. They taking the kids to go fucking play ball and run the dog and shit. And then the ex-wife is like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, you gotta be kidding me. No. You were just there for a lesson and a learning part. And for some women, because they're like, well, he don't know how to do this. Bitch, show him. Listen, you guys, it's not a myth. Some women do talk about, they do. Some women do talk about molding people. You do have women who do that. Like, damn, I don't got it. This nigga don't know how to do nothing. And this is why some bitches get mad, because they feel like they have molded you so much that now all of a sudden it's like somebody else then took you away, or however the fuck that it go. Nah, it's not like that. But like I said, for some people, you have to. Maybe he don't know how to do certain shit sometimes. So tell him, listen, I don't like it like this way, or can you do that? Motherfuckers don't know how to compromise when it comes to certain shit, or just oh, thank you, or just make shit work, or make shit happen. So they want to complain, they want to give up, they want to cry about it, and this is why a lot of stuff happen the way that it happens. Now this girl is retarded. You're like, why? I don't know why this bitch is still running around here giving free promo. You like, she's going ham right now on Nicki Minaj. Like, I'm starting to dislike this girl. You like, why? Because I always say, for people using their social media for a very, very good thing, but if you have very, very good talents and you can have the opportunity to actually be on somebody's PR team and actually help them like that, then you have to be very, very conscious about what the fuck you doing. Why are you giving free PR? A whole bunch of shit. It's so many people who just really don't know what the fuck they doing, and they come up here and they listen to certain people on how they perform, and then they're sitting down at fucking tables and they're going over different motherfucking ideas because people don't know that. So why are you gonna constantly keep helping people? Yeah, and I'm not in the season of doing that, especially when you know your worth and what you can do. And then I'm just saying, what if I might know some shit, but guess what? I could probably get helped, or I could probably get schooled in it, or however it might be. But the way that I keep performing and the way that I keep going on, it's like people are gonna get turned off. And then she said the most dumbest shit ever, because what she said was, she said she don't understand why Nicki Minaj keep going up there and doing the motherfucking interviews and stuff. I know why she's going up there. She's going up there, two things. She's going up there to be petty and to shoot at certain individuals regarding certain things. Like, motherfuckers don't know what the fuck she's talking about. That's one. And two, she's going in to do recruitments, meaning all the people who are falling off, she's going there to get recruitments from the mega motherfuckers, right? But you have to look at the way people's shit was structured. Her fucking house is heavy, meaning the people who supported her, I said, dead, because right now the internet is going crazy and a whole bunch of people are like disassociating themselves and they feeling some type of way. I didn't even know, somebody said that she's not even a motherfucking citizen. I don't know, I'm not even looking into no shit like that. There's a whole bunch of different things with her husband, and I don't really like talking about that, because regardless how I feel about anything, I ain't talking about nobody motherfucking husband. That's like the borderline where just you just being a classy woman about it. So I'm not gonna touch on that issue, because I'm a real queen at the end of the day. I'm a real bitch, and I don't play motherfucking games like that. But that's what I said to her. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I said it like, dummy. Like, so we just really end the whole space of giving free PR, which is a no-no. I said my favorite line where everybody on social media should see. I love the beautiful Picasso picture that's being shown. And three, you dumb stupid bitch, since you want to be doing PR, she's doing recruitment. I just seen how overnight or 3 days or whatever, she got over 100,000 people. Who the fuck is the 100,000? The 100,000 people is the motherfucking mega people who feel some type of a way. So she's trying to go get backup and shit for the things that she's about to do. They're not conscious about that. Nobody didn't think about that. So for the people who didn't think about that, that's what the fuck that she's doing. And she's fucking up miserably. But hey, that's on you. Keep doing what the fuck that you doing. But I just wanted to say that to your stupid ass. Stay your motherfucking ass, but you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But I'm not helping nobody. I love it. I love the beautiful motherfucking Picasso picture that I'm seeing. I tell you, and I love them niggas. And I now everybody want to pull the fuck off from talking about fuck the streets because it wasn't received the way that your stupid ass put that shit out there to come in and come do some shit like that. Everybody's just having a frenzy over this. Everything that I be saying, people gonna learn. People need to learn how to you like what? Because people don't know what to do. And it's terrible. Very, very terrible. And I mean, I haven't seen social media so active like this in a very long time. It's giving people a whole bunch of shit to do. It's very, very funny. But I don't like being a negative energy like that. And it's not like it even hit a million views. You like what? On one of the things, it didn't even hit a million views. I don't even think it's at like 500,000 views or whatever that it is. Now maybe on certain things, but I didn't see it. And she still ain't fucking open up her motherfucking Instagram because I opened up my Instagram, but I didn't open up my Instagram for that. I opened it up for a whole different fucking reason. But I did peek to see if she opened up her Instagram, and she did not touch that Instagram. Like what? No. I'm just saying, and I'm not being petty. So that's it, gang. I just wanted to come on here and just say that real quick. Yeah. People need to understand when you have a good man or a man have a good woman, you have to be able to know how to um understand. That's why I always say, are you in a good space? Are you there to, I don't know. That's crazy. I'm never letting a bitch walk me off. You like what? I'm never doing that. Don't you even fucking don't you even in this interview. Cause I'm just like that. What the fuck I need to talk about his ex girlfriend or whoever? Like she's not in my world. I don't think about her. I'm not harassing her. I don't pay her no mind. She'll never be the topic of the discussion or anything like that. Grown enough to be able to walk around, to be in a whole bunch of different places, and still pay people no mind. And people are not like that, right? Because I don't know now if I don't know if these men are still putting it in some of these girls' heads that they can return back home. So if you can return back home, and if it's like that, then that's where the fuck you need to stay at. Then don't be coming over here and be trying to play with people. And people have to be in that space. And people are not grown. That's what I'm seeing. They're not grown, and the answers that they're giving in the mind space that they're giving is not good. It's not good at all. Somebody about to cause a scene. I heard that. Somebody about to cause a scene. I see what's going on. I just want to, you know what? And I want to say thank you for the people who have been liking and sharing my videos and stuff like that. It's very, very nice. Um, I don't know. I'm not even going to say that. Thank you so much. YouTube, see, it's not me. You like what? No, YouTube. I just want you to see that people are really being loved and people are liked. Because on certain things that I have up there now, it's like it's limited. People be like, I'm telling you, and it still went through. On one of my stuff that I shared, somebody reported it. It did. It came up. It did, and they still liking it, and they're still sharing it, and they're still vibing out, and I like that. That lets YouTube know that it's a little bit more, especially when on certain things and they get flagged because it's stopping it from actually getting out to the masses. But when the video do good, it's actually showing YouTube, and it's actually showing the algorithm, however you want to put it like that. That is a little bit different, right? I always like to say I don't like when people. I don't like. I'll be trying to think like, do people really think? I don't understand why people have a very, very far stretched mind and they would really think that certain people or however would be so cruel and so wicked like that, especially when somebody has been through so much shit. That's the shit that pisses me off. I don't like that. I be ready, like I'm ready to, like, what the fuck, like, who the fuck you think you talking to? Why the fuck would you say some shit like that? That be like the hurtful shit in me, like, yo, why would you even say some shit like that? Especially when people, I mean, it makes me so sick, like so disappointing, the mindset of people. Like, and you don't understand what people be dealing with and what people be going through. But I'm so happy that people are in a really good space. I pray, I hope people be in a really, really good space when people be trying to do a whole bunch of different shit. It doesn't work. It doesn't bother you and shit like that. Even though the human side of us sometimes it could be very, very shaky and it could make us feel some type of way. But the things that people say are very, very disturbing. It is, and it's sad, and it's like messing with people's like characters and shit of just who they are as an individual. And at the end of the day, I don't know why I'm saying this. I always say, no matter what. Damn it. Here I go. Here I go. I don't know why somebody needs to hear this. I don't know why I'm saying this again. Even the devil had a wife. You like what? Even the devil, even the most crookedest, craziest, even in the shit that niggas be doing a whole bunch of shit. Even he has a wife because even she have to keep him peaceful. She have to keep him calm or however it is, and she have came to terms with whatever that it is. I don't know why the fuck I'm saying that, but when you have sacrifice and you have been through so much, it's like you cannot give up now. You cannot fold now. You cannot let whatever people are saying, whatever that they're trying to do, get in your way from you doing what you need to do. And that's what be happening sometimes. People need to sometimes, as hard as it might be, I'm going to say it as real as I can. If people don't come to terms with that shit, it can be like the greatest drug on the planet that will always have you in a fucked up state of mind for you to. It sounds fucking crazy. I know it does. It really, really does. But you have to come to terms with whatever, however it's going, so you can take over. Right? That's the last step, the last pinnacle. And once you get over that, however that you have to really get over that, then you will be like, yeah, whatever. And it ain't nothing like having your girl or however the shit may be. That's good. It's okay. It's all right. Then don't worry about it. And people don't like that. People don't have a. That's what it is. I got it. I got it. I got it. People don't have the right playing partner. You like the right playing partner? Yeah, the right playing partner who actually see you for who you are. I seen this very, very great short. This guy said it's not about the way people do, but it's crazy how somebody's presence could be somebody's therapy. Just their essence, who they are, how they are. I guess how they make you feel, how they comfort you, however, but their presence, just being around them, being in their essence of just, I don't know, pureness. People need to start looking at the pureness in people. Don't look at what the fuck society are. However, everybody wants a perfect relationship. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship. A perfect relationship is the one that you two are building. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Is your world. How do you want to live in this world? I kept pulling my cards because I didn't bring all of them, but it kept coming up with harmony. People are in the stage right now, all they want is peace and balance. Once you obtain that peace and balance, you have to protect it because that's what everybody, as you can see right now in the world, from poor to rich, from rich to poor, everybody wants some type of a peace. hmm I hope people understand and I hope you got it. Yeah. People are not as fucked up as people think, right? I always like to say that. Nah. It's a good thing. Hmm? Be who you need to be. Yeah, Carisha Miss Fields. Go, bitch. You need to go apologize to Pat Poose. Listen, I don't know what people be failing to realize. Niggas and girls see people. I'll be surprised at the people who watch me and they see me and they like this bitch. I like this. I like her. I want to get her phone number. I want to take her out. She'll just be so good with me. This bitch is solid. That's how some girls be with some dudes or however it might can be. Yeah. And people have the opportunity. You have the opportunity to be able to, if you have the opportunity, I kept saying that. I said the other day. People are being hidden jewels, their blessings, their gift. Do you understand it? Do you got it? Get it. I like that saying. For somebody's trash, it's the next man's treasure. And that shit works on both sides of the pond. for what you might see in somebody, this somebody else is like, yeah, she just fits like glue. She fits like glue. She fits in my world like glue. He fits in my world. He fits like. I ain't never been. Have I ain't never been like that. It's rare. It's very fucking rare. I have never been like, hey, how you doing? And if I have ever did something like that, it's different. It's rare. Because I don't never do no shit like that. Never. I always feel like that. Yeah, like that's like God said. Now that got me fucking thinking, like, what the fuck is going on around this bitch? But I like it. So congratulations. Let me go. It's about to be Christmas. I wish somebody go ahead and buy somebody a drink. You like what? I keep hearing that song. I'ma buy you a drink. Everybody need to go listen to T-Pain. Go listen to that song. I'ma take you home. I got money in the bank. Wait, shorty, what you think about that? Oh wow. Let's take the Cadillac. Let's take it all the way up to the mountains. California drop. No, you like what? Well, y'all ladies can do whatever you want. California is too long for me. You like, but somebody definitely want to buy somebody a drink. I keep hearing that song all day, every day. I hear that song all day, every day. Buy somebody a drink. Be careful. You like what? I'm so confused. I'm about to get off, but I'm so confused. I am so confused. I've been seeing and I've been hearing just a whole bunch of crazy stuff that it confuses me sometimes. It makes me, I don't like to second doubt anything, but it's confusing me. It's confusing me. It's scaring me. It's making me it's making me think a little bit more about a lot of different things, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like. I don't. Nobody should feel like now they have to pull themselves back because they don't know of whatever that is going on, right? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if somebody feel like that, but I know for the things that I'm seeing, it's just blowing my motherfucking world to the point where you have to have some type of a like good grounding. And I have been really feeling like I'm in a fairy tale, not a fairy tale, make believe story, but yeah, mm, that's crazy. Very, very upsetting. You like it is. It can be very, 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 very very, very upsetting. But I like myself because I'm not a petty individual, or I'm not a person that will hold shit mm, from over people's heads or anything like that. But it's very, very disturbing to me. It makes me very, very, very upset about just the times. I tell you no lie. It really is. So it makes me think very, very differently. It's having me, not because I don't backstep, but it would just have people saying, well, why now? Like, and I don't understand it. It just doesn't make sense. Mm. Uh, don't be careful. Don't give certain people so much time to think. I don't like being a prisoner of my mind. Maybe people have been being a prisoner of their mind. That's why I don't like that. That's why I always like to try to do a whole bunch of different things, because if it was something that was so great, it'd make me think that it's not great. It'd make me feel like it's something else. It'd make me feel like whatever it is. But I'm a general. I'm like, yeah. What is that? F to 2-1. I'm saying chess. Move the castle, and I'll take the fucking castle. You like, what are you talking about? Because I keep telling people are strategizing, but you have to be very, very careful of the way that you're strategizing, because um, you don't want people to think otherly or however that it might be, and it's nothing like that. But the more that time goes on, it's like the more a lot of different things need to be revealed. Now I don't know why people are playing with time, because time doesn't wait for nobody. The worst feeling, I'm gonna keep saying this, the worst feeling is for somebody to shut the door on people. And as much as people might care about people, as much as people might love people, as much as people might this is that and the third, do you know how it feel to not be let the fuck back in? That's terribly. Now go on the other spectrum of not being let back in, but to actually, I don't know, see, I don't see whatever the fuck that it is be in your face. Yo, that's crazy. That's so fucked up. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, definitely for whatever arena, however it is. Oh God, Jesus! You like, because that's what happens. You see, mother, I mean, niggas be mad, be biting their thumb, and now you see this bitch, and this bitch is walking with Joe Blow. Don't beat Joe Blow up. Leave Joe Blow alone. Don't follow him in the bathroom. Don't choke him the fuck out. Don't be telling Joe Blow to stay away from Sarah. Because you had the opportunity to make it right, to do everything that you need to do. So stop doing that. Do not do a young thug. You like, no. He was going to give him, let me tell you, that's not funny. It's not funny. I was saying that shit before. But when you have certain women or however it might be, niggas will go crazy. Like, you kidding me? Feel sorry for it. And I'm not glorifying anything like that, but I would never do that. I would never do. Well, women are different. Guys are totally different. But I don't. Maybe somebody needed that. That was a footnote. I'ma have fun. You like? Well, I can't. I said I wasn't going to no events. I swear to God, I probably go to something that's warm and nice. I need to go see all of these niggas. You like what? I need to let these niggas know that it's me. You like what? Coming here looking like a pretty ass stallion. Like, what's good? I can't wait to be able to talk to Bootsy one day. Like, nigga, I was so excited when that nigga went ham and I posted that shit. Like, oh my God. All real niggas love me. Somebody had the audacity to say you be a whole bunch of people faces. Like, what, nigga? You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. It's not about being in a whole bunch of people faces. It's about being connected to the right fucking people. And for some weird reason, everybody loves me. All the real niggas and the real women, they love me. They know I'm the last of my kind. They ain't never gonna find no chick like me. And I can't wait to see these niggas. I want to say hi. How y'all niggas doing? Y'all perform very, very well. Who the fuck? I am the. You're like, what? I am the missus. And this is a real good shit. And I'm going to go eat me some food. And I'm going to go disappear. Sure enough, I'm going to have fun at these motherfucking engagements that's going to be coming up. I'm so in the building. Like, Hot 97. I am, and I want to go to the